Hi, I'm Tony Post. I'm the founder and CEO of Topo Athletic.
And I'm Russ Stevens. I'm the Associate Product Manager here at Topo Athletic.
So normally Russ and I are here to talk about running shoes or trail running shoes, but today we got a little something different in store. We're here to talk about a product I'm really excited about. I know you are too. This is our second generation of the Trailventure, the Trailventure 2 and the Trailventure 2 waterproof. So we're going to talk about both of them today and just talk a little about some of the differences between the two products because they look the same, the patterns look the same, but there are some pretty significant differences. But let's start by talking about who this product would be good for, Russ. So what makes this a kind of a special product in either the waterproof or the non-waterproof?
Sure, so in both cases, this is a product that's great for the person looking to go out and get a hike in outdoors. Of course, with the non-waterproof version, it would be more well-suited for the person living in warm or dry climates, or for that thru hiker that's looking for something that's going to drain and dry quickly out on the trail. The waterproof version, which is the shoe that's in Tony's hand, is more well-suited for someone that's living in either cold or wet conditions, or if you're going out on a day hike and just want to make sure that your feet stay dry over the course of your hike.
Another great feature on the waterproof, of course, is that we use the Event booty. You can see that it's branded Event on the waterproof shoe right here. How does that waterproof booty work? What does it do for folks?
Sure, so the booty is cemented inside of the upper of the Trailventure 2 waterproof boot and allows the boot to become fully waterproof while still maintaining a fairly high level of breathability, especially for a waterproof product.
Yeah, and I of course, obviously the waterproof is a big difference between the two different products, but then there are also some small differences in the platforms, right?
Absolutely. So there are some small differences, as Tony mentioned. On the waterproof version, it uses the Vibram Mega Grip outsole that you see here. It's an all-new outsole design that we're using on these Trailventure boots. It also features a rock plate that runs following this S-curve right here. That adds a little bit of extra stability as well as protection within the boot.
Yeah, and then the non-waterproof, I guess, without the rock plate probably is a little lighter, a little faster feeling. Maybe you might have a little more trail feel with a shoe like that.
That's exactly right. So just to contrast it from the waterproof version, the platform of the non-waterproof boot uses the Vibram XS Trek Evo outsole, which while it doesn't have quite the same level of slip resistance, especially in wet conditions, it's going to have a higher abrasion resistance. So it's going to be a little bit more durable. As Tony mentioned, the lack of rock plate does make this boot a bit lighter and also gives you better ground feel if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, and like all Topos, it has some of the same characteristics you've grown fond of. So Roomy Toe Box, really important in a hiking shoe. A lot of times when we're out there, our feet swell over a period of time, so that nice roomy toe box that you've grown to love in all Topos. Snug in the waist, so you feel more nimble, more agile out on the trail. One of the things I love about this shoe versus the original was how you changed the kind of the collar ankle fit and how you changed the shape a little bit here. It really closes up nice around my ankle now, and I just love that sensation.
Thanks, Tony. That's one of my favorite sensations about this boot as well. So you can see here we lowered the top line of the collar in the back of the heel. What that allows you to do is to secure the ankle really nice and tight around here to make sure no dirt and debris comes within the boot and get a really nice fit without limiting the amount of mobility you get around the ankle. So if you're walking uphill or downhill, you still get almost full ankle mobility while getting that nice secure fit up around the top of the ankle.
Yeah, and one of the other things that you did this time that I think is a great idea, so now with that, that little lower ankle, you added the gaiter attachment, so that exclusive Topo gaiter that we make where it hooks in these two little tunnels in the back and then on the D-ring up here in the front, so you get that nice gaiter closure. But I love the fact that you made the gaiter attachment available here as well, because that helps keep dirt and debris out.
Absolutely. It also makes it a lot easier for our customers to kind of plug and play with that gaiter. Now all Topo product are compatible with that Topo performance gaiter. So whether it's a trail running shoe or one of our hiking boots, as Tony mentioned, you can buy that product and use it across all of your Topo trail shoes.
Yeah, obviously both the non-waterproof and the waterproof have a gusseted tongue, so it keeps out dirt and debris, and in the case of the waterproof, that just keeps that waterproof a little bit higher, so it protects the bottom half of the shoe. 5mm heel to toe drop on this, is that right?
That's right, so the stack height changed a little bit on this boot. We did increase the stack height of the platform. It's now a 33 to 28mm 5mm drop platform. That's up from a 5mm drop 30 to 25mm platform. Some of the feedback we got on this boot is that people really appreciated it, but were looking for something that had a little bit more cushioning when they were out on the trail for sort of longer excursions.
Yeah, and thinking about that, so you still have this second color of the EVA. So is that a softer density then?
It is, yeah. So that section back here on the heel is about 10% softer than the zip foam midsole around it, which allows you to get a really nice smooth transition when you're walking downhill from heel up to your toe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's important because sometimes boots can feel a little harsh when you're going downhill, so that's nice that it softens it there. Really good strong toe bumper on this shoe still too, so if you bump into stones or rocks or roots, I know you've got good toe protection, you're not going to hurt your feet, but I really love this new boot. You know, kind of growing up in Colorado and the foothills, I've spent a lot of time on trails over the years, and while I love trail running shoes, there are certain occasions where it's nice to have a lightweight trail boot, and both of these are really light, terrific boots, both the waterproof and the non-waterproof.
Yeah, so just to quickly address the weights of the two boots, the Trailventure waterproof that Tony's holding is 15.9 ounces in a men's size 9 and 13.1 ounces in a women's size 7, versus the non-waterproof, which due to the lack of an E-vent liner as well as the lack of a rock plate is going to be a bit lighter, comes in at 14.1 ounces in a men's size 9 and 11.7 ounces in a women's size 7.
Well, thanks everybody. The new Trailventure waterproof and Trailventure non-waterproof available from Topo Athletic. I hope you give it a try.